How we doing, you guys? Happy Friday. It's already 1 o'clock my time. I got to blast this video out as fast as I can because since it's Friday, a lot of us are going to go out for a drink tonight. Before you go out for a drink, watch this video. It might change your mind. Today is August 2nd. I am 9 months sober. Thank you. I'm doing this because I want to be the guinea pig for all of us who are maybe going through some sort of internal unhappiness, some depression, some anxiety. Without us even realizing it, a lot of this stuff actually stems from alcohol. And this is coming from somebody, and this is, again, I want to be as personal as possible because I never had a problem with alcohol. I didn't drink a whole lot. It was just a social kind of, I drank once or twice a week. We went out to dinner, I get a drink. We go out on the weekends, I get a drink. It wasn't really ever a problem. But I thought to myself, I said, look, dude, I'm having a lot of like internal kind of depressed, pretty kind of anxious feelings that I don't know where they're coming from because I hit the gym every day. I run a successful business. I have a great family, a great group of friends around me. What is causing this? You know, I should be nothing but happy. And I said, honestly, dude, it might be the alcohol. And even though, again, I didn't think it was because it wasn't a problem. I wasn't like a closet drinker. I wasn't like an addict. I didn't drink every single day, but I drank just enough to never really give my body and my brain a break. Because even past the hangover, that alcohol kind of lasts in your system for a number of days. And I have a good article here, and I want to talk more on the social aspect of it because I have or had really bad social anxiety. And I'm like, where is this stemming from? And I thought if I drank, the drinking would help my social anxiety, right? It gives you confidence. It gives you, it takes off the edge. So I always thought, okay, the alcohol is probably helping. Wrong. And for those of you who want to try this, I'm going to be honest, you don't feel the positive effects from not drinking alcohol until probably month 3. So if you go 2 weeks and say, oh, I don't feel any different, give yourself 100 days. But I want to read this here. It says here, this has to do again with social anxiety. It says, although alcohol can temporarily reduce symptoms of social anxiety, which is the reason why many of us turn to it, it notes here that alcohol can also increase anxiety, irritability, or depression a few hours or even later the next day. Even moderate, again, someone like myself, even moderate amounts of alcohol can affect one's mood and anxiety level. So again, I never really thought that the alcohol was my problem because I drank in moderation. And I think like a lot of us say alcohol is going to be this generation's cigarette. And it's so true because it's so normalized and everyone drinks for every occasion. And they don't realize actually how bad it is for you. And that was my problem too when I first did this is I was like, how am I going to get through all these different milestones of places I need or should drink? For example, weddings, vacation, birthdays. And I just had to suck it up and do it. And I did it. And I've gone on vacations. I've gone to weddings. My birthday was just a few weeks ago. And I didn't drink for any of it. And I still had a great time. And even better, no hangover. No emotional roller coaster up and down. And again, I think the cool part about this is I don't think a lot of us realize that this is the problem because we just drink socially. We're not abusing it. And it's just, again, this is all we know. We don't remember ourselves when we were completely sober, back when we were 14 or 15 years old, when we were at our purest form. And everything is just so normalized nowadays. I don't do anything. I don't vape. I don't smoke weed. I don't drink alcohol. You may say, oh, what a fun guy, huh? Dude, I feel so much better. Like, I don't need any of that stuff. I feel energized. It's my business. I feel like I can get more done. I feel like, financially, alcohol is not a cheap sport. You know, you go out for a couple drinks. Every drink you get is $15. You drink at the bars. You drink at dinner. If you drink at dinner, it doubles your tab. Then if you want to Uber home, the Uber home is, if we go to Scottsdale from Chandler here, Uber's $80 out there, sometimes $120 to get home. So, it's just expensive and it just adds up over time. And for what? To maybe have a fun hour before you're either kind of past your limit and then you have to carry over the hangover the next day. It's just, you don't need it. You can go out, as crazy as it sounds, you can go out sober and have a good time. So try it. And I'll tell you this, there is no better feeling on a Saturday morning than waking up, going on a run or hitting the gym, checking your bank, and you save $200 from the night before. It's a win all the way around. And again, I'm going to emphasize it again. For those of you who think it's not a problem because you go out once or twice a week and get a drink at dinner, or you go out on the weekends and get just enough to get buzzed, it's a depressant. Alcohol is a depressant. So it stays in your bloodstream. It causes like a chemical imbalance in the brain where you are sad. And a lot of people will turn back to alcohol. And that's where you start to spiral. And you're in that rabbit hole of like, I need a drink for this and that because I hate myself, or life sucks and I'm depressed and I'm lonely and I hate my job. So we just drink, we drink, we drink. And it's just not just ruining you mentally. I mean, obviously, it ruins your body physically, negatively affects mental health, your nerves, your brain, your eyes, your skin. I mean, mine, I already feel like my skin's a lot clearer. Your lungs, your heart, your stomach, your kidneys, your liver, obviously, reproduction, gut, bladder, bones, everything. It's terrible for you. And you're going to thank yourself. Just do it. You'll thank yourself 20, 30, 40 years from now. Because again, just like our parents, how did they smoke so much back then? And some of them are dealing with the effects nowadays. Say the same thing about alcohol or energy drinks or vape. All this stuff, it's just garbage. We got to kick it all. You'll feel 1,000 times better. I feel 15 years old again because I feel like I'm pure, no substance in my body, and it's only positively affected my business, my health, my relationships, everything. So I challenge you to try it, and I promise you'll feel better. Good luck.